Module 7, Threat Identification, Recognition, and Response.
The focus of this course is on the characteristics and potential effects of prohibited weapons, explosives, hazardous substances, and compounds that pose a risk to ships and port facilities. The elements of this course include sections on recognition and detection of weapons, dangerous substances, and devices, methods of physical searches and non-intrusive inspections, implementing and coordinating searches, recognition on a non-discriminatory basis of persons posing potential security risks, techniques used to circumvent security measures, and crowd management and control techniques. Improvised explosive devices, or IEDs, are those explosive devices typically created by terrorists or criminals. They range from the highly sophisticated, as created by the Unabomber, to the dangerous and unstable. IEDs may be directed against a port or a ship, and they could contain small amounts of explosives intended perhaps to disrupt or harass operations, to quantities of the sort used in Oklahoma City or Bali. Ammonium nitrate, a common ingredient in IEDs, is a fertilizer found worldwide that can easily be converted into ANFO, standing for ammonium nitrate fuel oil mix, a devastating explosive. It was ANFO that destroyed the Federal Building in Oklahoma City in the United States. And earlier in the century, a ship laden with ammonium nitrate caught fire in the U.S. port of Texas City. Before the fire could be contained, the ammonium nitrate exploded and literally destroyed the entire city, killing over 900 persons. Bomb threats are not uncommon at ports and are most often just a nuisance. However, the U.S. government has identified over $250,000 in damage done in attacks against maritime concerns in just the past decade. Given the increasing number of terrorists that use IEDs, it is essential to have a sound bomb threat procedure as part of your port or ship security plan. Prior planning is critical in the formulation of your bomb threat plan. Remember, determine in advance what your initial response will be. Determine who will be notified and in what order. And establish what assistance can be counted on in the event you request help. The port facility security officer and the ship security officer should be able to identify the characteristics and behavior of a suspicious person without consideration being given to their ethnic or racial background. Such so-called profiling is uniformly rejected by law enforcement agencies around the world. When looking for potentially dangerous individuals, you should look for cues to suspicious behavior. These cues could include inappropriate clothing for the weather or activity, conscious or unconscious readjusting of the clothing, unconscious checking for a weapon or a device that the person may feel is being revealed, suspicious bulges in clothing that might actually reveal a weapon or a device, and activity inconsistent with normal type, pattern, or flow of activity. If everybody is looking in one direction at the inauguration of a ship and one person is looking in the opposite direction, this may be a cue that this is a suspicious activity.